Hey guys, this is Jared from Superfit Foods, and one of our core values is educating others. So we decided to kind of launch a series of videos to educate people on the benefits of eating healthy. So today, in under 5 minutes, I'm going to explain the 5 reasons why you should begin to eat healthy that you probably haven't thought about. The first one is better sleep. A lot of people don't really realize the value of nutrition as it pertains to how well we sleep, but all of us know how important some good sleep is. So real quick, some things that can mess up your sleep that you probably don't realize is spicy foods throughout the day or too close to bedtime, too much saturated fats in your last meal of the day or throughout the day, eating things you're allergic to, but that's kind of common sense, too much dairy, too much processed foods, and last but not least, overconsumption. So a lot of times the average American will skip meals throughout the day, and then at dinner time we kind of overload to make up for the day, and that can really disrupt your digestive system, causing some issues throughout the night while you're trying to sleep. The second reason why you want to start eating healthy is to save some money. I know everybody listening or watching this likes to probably have extra money or more money for things other than food. So by paying attention and beginning to eat healthy, you can actually have more money in your pocket or in your savings or whatever you like to spend your money on. The average American on any given day, 40% of Americans eat fast food on any given day of the week. And with that being said, the average person spends about $10 to $14 per day at lunch alone. Now for those of you that are stopping to grab breakfast or also grabbing dinner, that can really add up, with the average being about $165 a month that most people are spending on fast food alone. And I can think of a lot of other stuff that I'd rather spend my money on than fast food. If you pulled up in a McDonald's drive-thru and they said, hey, do you want to sign up for a membership for $165 a month? You definitely wouldn't do it. So why would you do that on a daily basis anyways? The third reason is to save time. This is a big thing for me. I think a lot of people undervalue time, but the interesting thing about time is that it's the one thing in life that we can't actually buy back. You can save your money, you can get a better job, you can get better sleep, you can sleep for more time on the weekends, but you can't ever get more time. There's 24 hours in every single day, and there's only 7 days a week. The average person eats fast food 3 times a week. Now when we think of fast food, we think it's supposed to be fast, but the ironic thing about pulling up to a drive-thru at lunchtime is, guess what? There's a huge line outside of Starbucks or Chick-fil-A or wherever you like to go, Panera Bread. So then you have to wait in line, you have to order, and then from the time you order, it's an average of 4 minutes to get your food. Then you have to drive back to work, unload, get to your office, unpack, sit down and eat, and now you've already spent over an hour getting your fast food. Your lunch break's probably over, you're gonna rush through your meal, you're not even gonna enjoy it, and then you gotta get back to work. And chances are you just ate a bad meal, so you're not gonna feel that great as you get back to the office or whatever it is that you do. So the third reason is to save time. The fourth reason is, and most people don't like to hear this, you can't out-train a bad diet. If you guys were with me right now, I'd say how many of you like to run, and chances are 95% of you would say I don't like to run. A lot of you probably still do though, because it's healthy for you, it burns calories, and it's an easy form of exercise. But the average person, which is about 160 pounds, running at 6 miles an hour for 1 hour straight, which is a long time to run, burns an average of 700 calories for that 1 hour. Now think about this. The average Chick-fil-A meal, which is a sandwich and fries, it's not a drink, is 870 calories. So you'd have to run for an hour and 15 minutes straight, which is probably about a 15K or maybe 9 to 10 miles of running. You'd have to run that long to burn off your lunch at Chick-fil-A, which most people think is healthy, and although it's tasty, not necessarily healthy. So you can't out-train a bad diet. And the thing about that is the older you get, the harder it is. These are based off average statistics, and we all know that there's genetic dispositions, there's thyroid issues that we may have, there's other issues that can affect our metabolism, so that can also come into play. So instead of having to work so hard to burn off lunch, simply just eat a better lunch and you won't have to train so hard, and you can enjoy your workouts. Now the last reason to eat healthy that most people probably don't think about, and this I think is the most important, is number 5, and it's simply to be happier. Not only will you be healthier, but you'll be happier. Countless studies have begun to show more and more over time how the things we eat are related to our mental health. There's plenty of studies that show that non-clinical levels of things like anxiety and depression have been treated by a simple fix in your diet, whether it's an increase in omega fats, eating more veggies, more natural sources of sugar, cutting out processed foods, and cutting out saturated fats. So with that being said, you can actually alleviate a lot of the things that you think are anxiety and depression because they're simple blood sugar level issues by having a regular breakfast, a regular lunch, and a regular dinner, treating your digestive system better so it isn't all messed up by the time you get sleep. And don't you know that you're going to be a lot happier whenever you have better sleep, more money, more time, less running in your life, and an overall higher quality of life. So we hope that those added some value to your life. I think I went over 5 minutes by just a little bit, so forgive me. If you have any questions or if you want to learn more, please visit our blog page on our website, and we'll detail these in much more detail and begin to make more videos too, so tune in.